Welcome to Thoroughbred Action from Gulfstream Park. I'm Ron Nicoletti. It is a spectacular Sunday afternoon. 11 races to look at. Let's go right to Pete Aiello with those track and weather conditions.
11 races on the Sunday in South Florida, sunny and 75. And it's not just a song lyric here today, it's true. Beautiful weather conditions for horse racing and a guarantee in that Rainbow Six of $350,000. We begin on the turf at a 1 mile trip, maidens of the special weight variety. This was a very nice field of 3-year-old fillies. Scratch the 3 and 13. Paco Lopez rides the 12. Duchess of Sussex. This was a wide open betting race. Racing at Gulfstream. Good start for La Babia from the center of the course, who reaches out for early control. Moving up on the far outside, that's Duchess of Sussex up into the top flight. Flight win is in tight, very tight in fact, as Wicked Mercury is next. And that didn't do Cat Lady any favors or Duracure. Cat Lady out in its sixth path around that first turn as they try to settle, and Fight Win is fighting badly, just banged into Duracure now. Saving ground at the inside is 'Tis a Pity as they're really slowing down the pace. A length and a half in front of Heavenly Peace, then Midnight Marvel, and the trailer is Ballymore Star. To the backstretch they go. La Babia leads by half a length. On the outside, Duchess of Sussex is there second. From third, that's the troublemaker, Fight Win. Now racing a length off the lead for Castellano with Cat Lady on the outside of her. At the rail and Wicked Mercury. They're followed by a tandem of Duracure and Redemption Day. Saving ground is 'Tis a Pity. Out wide is Midnight Marvel. Heavenly Peace is with her, and the trailer is Ballymore Star. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn through a 48 3/2 mile. It's La Babia who continues to lead. On the outside, Duchess of Sussex is there second. Cat Lady is third, being asked to quicken with 2 lengths to make up. Wicked Mercury is next. Nothing running on significantly from the back as these top 3 continue to get away. Quarter of a mile from home, it's Duchess of Sussex who comes away with a narrow lead. La Babia cuts the corner and fights back second. Cat Lady in with a shot down the stand side. There's an eighth of a mile to go. Duchess of Sussex and La Babia continue to battle. Cat Lady tries to lift when it matters. 16th to go. Duchess of Sussex almost home. Cat Lady surging but out of time. Duchess of Sussex wins. Cat Lady is second. La Babia third. Then 'Tis a Pity fourth in 137 2. Not often you see a morning line favorite go off 8-1 and be successful, but that's exactly what happened with number 12, Duchess of Sussex, who proved her outside post was not an impediment. She gets the maiden diploma here today under jockey Paco Lopez. Duchess of Sussex beats the favorite Cat Lady to start the day. Let's go to the second race now, the start of the yearly Pick 4, race number 2 at a 1 mile trip over the main track. Claimers in for $8,000. Scratch the 1 and 9. Fanny Olson on the 7. Richard Mitchell on the 10. Favorites were the 2, Summer Spice, and the 6, Trapezoid. And they're off. Clean beginning. Gray Dude, one of the first to get underway with WW Concerto moving to take him on. Summer Spice won't be far away. Takedown moves up on the outside, widest of all in Royalston as they link up with the main course. It will be Takedown at 30-1 to lead by a length and a half. Toward the inside, WW Concerto now second. Gray Dude between horses is third. Far outside goes River of Dreams. 3 wide in Royalston. Back from there, it's Dexter Road on hold for Victor LeBron, but improving in traffic. Summer Spice is together with Trapezoid at the back. 24-1 for the opening quarter speed as they head to the half-mile point. It's Takedown in front narrowly, WW Concerto, and the Bug Boy Fuentes moving through at the inside second. Dexter Road is together with Gray Dude third and fourth. River of Dreams on the far outside is now fifth. Trapezoid is even farther out. That means he's got to be 5 or 6 deep. Saving ground is Summer Spice, but he's last of all behind a 47 2/2 mile. Around the far turn they go. With the advantage, it's River of Dreams. Now Takedown comes to call. Far outside, Trapezoid. There he goes for a run under high row. He had to go 6 wide to get it, but he's into the clear and on the attack now. Dexter Road is fourth and still in range. River of Dreams is next. Gray Dude's not firing. Summer Spice isn't firing. As they move for the top of the stretch through a 3/4 time of 1:12-1, it's all about Trapezoid. Trapezoid wheels for home, bidding this field a good afternoon. Drawing away, going to try to complete the exacta with Dexter Road down the stand side. He looks like he's got that locked up as Trapezoid flees the scene. Trapezoid on the board at 3-1, a long gone winner as Drawing Away stable runs 1-2 with Dexter Road second, Takedown third, WW Concerto finished fourth. Number 6, Trapezoid had to go 6 wide going around the far turn. That usually means nothing doing as far as getting a victory goes, but Trapezoid proved he was much the best horse. Not only did he win, he won for fun. He won by better than 5 lengths in the final eighth of a mile under Jairo Rendon for Angel Quiroz in the Drawing Away stable. Drawing Away Stable runs 1-2 in the race as their 5-horse Dexter Road was up for the place.
Run Happy is simply super. He polishes off an outstanding campaign with a dominant victory in the Malibu.
No medication, no problem. Run Happy, standing at Claiborne Farm.
Back now for the third race of the afternoon, 5 furlongs over the turf. These were claimers of the filly and mare variety. They're in for $16,000. Scratch the 2, Awesome Roar. Rider change on 4, Some Say So. Make the jockey Irad Ortiz Jr. Heavily favored, number 7, Sweet Yarandira. And they're off. A couple of them missed the start there, including the favorite, Sweet Yarandira. She was about 6 lengths slow out of there. The other one slow out of there was Vineyard Nina. Some Say So gets the first call, but she'll be tackled by Pocket of Candy, who bids up on the outside, and Pocket of Candy now strides forward to a clear advantage. Some Say So is there second on the outside, and Bright Venezuelan from third. Sweet Yarandira is back against the wall now. She's fourth and rushing up in traffic. Then Diablo's Darling and Vineyard Nina. 22-1 for opening quarter as they round the far turn. Pocket of Candy has the lead. Some Say So moves to the leader with Bright Venezuelan, a threat on the outside. Sweet Yarandira tries to ride the rail into contention. She just slammed on the brakes as they swing in. On the outside, Some Say So toward the inside. Pocket of Candy down the center. Bright Venezuelan is next with 1/8 of a mile to go. Some Say So still has the lead. Pocket of Candy. Sweet Yarandira's coming again. Here's Sweet Yarandira. Wow! Sweet Yarandira about 15 the best. She wins by 1.5 lengths after checking into the turn and blowing the start 6 lengths. Sweet Yarandira, much the best. Go back and watch this replay again, as you won't believe it the second time either, I promise. Number 7, Sweet Yarandira, known for her quick first gear, blew the start badly, better than 7 or 8 lengths behind early. Then she had to check hard off heels, turning for home. How she even got into that position was a miracle. Then she came on and won the race. An absolutely unbelievable effort from the daughter of Biandetti. She was well backed, and you definitely had your frog in the throat there. Sweet Yarandira delivers at 1-2 as much the best horse. Let's go now to race number 4 of the afternoon, maidens of the special weight variety. These are 3-year-old fillies. A rider change on 3, She Throws Heat, make it Paco Lopez. Another good-looking field with a wide-open betting race. And they're off. Squeeze back a touch was She Throws Heat. Quick start at the rail for Genealogist, who's headed off for the early lead. Risk Model moves to challenge. Up on the outside, Double Line has speed. Also, Pleasant Orb into the top flight as they link up with the main course. Pleasant Orb and Double Line 1-2. Low pressure zone on the far outside. Happy Bee is with them, and Genealogist is toward the rail. Then back to Spartanka ahead of Risk Model third last. Empire Lady is second last, and She Throws Heat last of all, but not far away. No more than 5 lengths from first to last as Pleasant Orb and Johnny V lead narrowly. Happy Bee is alongside in second. Back to third, Genealogist. Splitting horses, Spartanka just ran into fourth. Back to fifth and Risk Model. Dropping back early is Double Line. Far outside in low pressure zone. Alongside Empire Lady with She Throws Heat. They make their way half a mile from the finish now. The opening half mile in 47 seconds flat. It's Happy Bee with a narrow lead. Pleasant Orb alongside second. Spartanka now third. Risk Model working hard fourth. Genealogist is down at the inside for Prado. Low pressure zone. Gets the hurry up from Castellano to go on with it. About 7 lengths off the lead. Then She Throws Heat and Empire Lady as they round the far turn. From between horses, Pleasant Orb toward the rail. Happy Bee. These two heads apart. Spartanka 3 wide and on the go. Risk Model is back to fourth and 3/4 complete. In 1:12-1, they turn in. Pleasant Orb has the lead. Spartanka takes her shot on the outside second. These two well clear now with Spartanka up for a narrow lead here. Saya is asking Spartanka to get away from Pleasant Orb. Pleasant Orb is game, but she's second best to Spartanka, who's a 5-2 winner. Half a length in front at the end from Pleasant Orb in second. Risk Model was third. Low pressure zone. Finished fourth. Number 5, Spartanka, was definitely the most seasoned of the runners coming into today's fourth race, and that seasoning had to count for something as she got up to the victory here today under jockey Luis Saez for trainer Mike Maker and the Olympia Star Incorporated. Spartanka beats a game runner-up in Pleasant Orb. They were clear of the others. Let's go to the fifth race now. Race number 5 on the afternoon is on turf at 5 furlongs. Claimers in for $16,000. Jockey change on the 3, Corey Gal, make the rider Edgar Prado. Race favorite was the 8, Moon Eyes. They're in the gate, and they're off. Missing the start was No Se Vende. Winning the break was Corey Gal, who fires to a clear advantage. Bally's Dream is together with Alpice. Up on the outside and Chic and Sexy. Moon Eyes, the favorite, is away in 5th. Down inside goes Broadway Peggy, then Zip It Jess. And after blowing the start, the trailer is No Se Vende. They make their way to the far turn run. Edgar Prado front and center with Corey Gal on top by a length. Alpice is there second. Chic and Sexy on the outside now third. Back to 4th goes Bally's Dream. Moon Eyes is close enough if good enough. 5th and having to cover some ground, but she hasn't hit high gear yet. 3 back to No Se Vende, then Broadway Peggy as they run to the top of the stretch. It's Corey Gal held together up front with the lead. Far outside, Moon Eyes tries to get after in the concluding stages. Splitting horses in Zip It Jess. Right there is Bally's Dream. 1/8 of a mile to go. Corey Gal trying to hold firm. Zayas all over Bally's Dream to try to press past. Bally's Dream is pressing past. Bally's Dream for a narrow lead. 2 in a row for Bally's Dream at 15-1. Corey Gal is second. Moon Eyes is third. Close 4th. Either No Se Vende or Broadway Peggy. Number 8, Moon Eyes, with absolutely no excuse. She just wasn't good enough today. But number 2, Bally's Dream, was up to the task, proving her maiden victory was not only not a fluke, but she had a better effort than that, and she ran better today than she did last time. Jockey Edgard Zayas pilots the daughter of Factum to a 15-1 upset for trainer Laura Cazares and owner Wade Russell. It was Bally's Dream to beat Corey Gal in the 5th. Time for a commercial timeout. The Rainbow Six is next, right after this. Back now for race number 6 on the program, the start of today's Rainbow Six. Another very nice maiden cast, 3-year-old fillies on the turf, a field of 12. Rider change on the 8, Stunting to Amisael Jaramillo. Stunting was a lukewarm favorite here. And they're off. Slow to start, both Ivy Wed and Talking Book. Quick to start was Stunting on her outside. Pearlescent goes on with it early. Down at their inside, Too Sexy is away in in good shape. She's now third. Maddox is keen and moves into 4th as Mamina's team drops over from the 10 post to race 5th, about 3 lengths off the leader. Down at the inside goes Pipestone, a length and a half better than Linny Kate. 2 back to Lipstick, Lies, and Lovers alongside Capable. 3 wide is Ivy Wed. Widest of all, Follow the Flag. And the early trailer is Talking Book. Around the first turn they go, and now they head into the backstretch. Pearlescent and Luis Saez with the advantage, a half length. Maddox on the outside second. Jaramillo has Stunting in the 2 path. She's racing in 3rd, only a length off the lead. Back to 4th and Too Sexy. Pipestone is at the inside. Mamina's team is 3 wide. Linny Kate is next, followed by Lipstick, Lies, and Lovers. 3 wide and about 5 lengths off the lead. Then it's Ivy Wed, widest of all down the backstretch round, a length and a half better than Follow the Flag. Capable is second last, and the trailer remains Talking Book. That's the 12 of them inside half a mile from home through a 47.5 mile. With the advantage, Pearlescent. Stunting moves up alongside now second. Too Sexy is third. Zayas says go on Mamina's team. She's 4 wide, 4th and improving. Back to 5th and Linny Kate. 2 back to Lipstick, Lies, and Lovers as they run to the top of the stretch. Stunting took the lead, but immediately tackled by Too Sexy and Mamina's team on the stand side. 3/4, 1:11 and 2. They turn in. On the outside, Mamina's team rallies to a narrow lead. Too Sexy is alongside Stunting, then back to 4th and Linny Kate. Final 1/8 of a mile. Linny Kate lengthening her stride, trying to get Mamina's team, who's almost home. Mamina's team drifts. Linny Kate takes a shot. Linny Kate's in time. Linny Kate ran down Mamina's team as Too Sexy was third. Close for 4th is Talking Book charged hard in 1:35.1. Number 10, Mamina's team got first run on the speed, but the best late gear was number 11, Linny Kate. And Linny Kate caught Mamina's team in deep stretch, getting the maiden diploma. Under jockey Irad Ortiz Jr. for Pick 5 Racing Stable and trainer Chad Brown. Linny Kate wins over Mamina's team second. They were well clear. in deep stretch. Let's go to the 7th race now. The 7th race starts the late pick 5, 6.5 furlongs the journey. These were 3-year-old fillies on the main track at 6.5 furlongs. Jockey change on number 3, Finding Fame, to Javier Castellano. Runner change on 13, Golden Star Lady, to Luis Saez. The 11 is out. Favorite was the 5, Misty 2. And they're off. Good start for Misty 2 from between horses, but she's beat for speed by Liam's Lookout, who's down toward the inside. Moving up on the outside is assumed to be a joint second. Farther out, and Golden Star Lady is 4 across the course early from Testimonial, who's now racing in 5th. Finding Fame is down at the inside, 2.5 better than Emma Rose. On her outside goes Distinctly Sassy. A Looker is down at the inside. Miss Tekka splits horses 3rd last. Primacy is 2nd last and a long way behind. And Kiss Theory is the trailer. 3 across the course here as they take it to the far turn. Misty 2, tough spot between horses. 3 wide and Assume at the rail. Liam's Lookout, 4 wide. Golden Star Lady is still right there. These 4 across the course with less than 5/16 to run. It's a gap of 5 to Finding Fame. Now she's into 5th and starting to tack on pretty well with a 1/4 mile left to go. Misty 2 is starting to drop back a touch. She's getting ready to lose her spot. Emma Rose is underway from the back. On the far outside, Testimonial and Finding Fame as the leaders have been swallowed up. Now taking the lead is Finding Fame. From the back, Primacy lifting like a good thing down the center. Final 1/8 of a mile. Finding Fame got the jump. She leads Primacy by 2, but Primacy still got a shot. She's still coming. Finding Fame close to home with the lead. Finding Fame wins. Primacy with a great run 2nd, Testimonial 3rd, then Assume, who's in a photo with Emma Rose. Misty 2 never really fired her best shot here today as the victory goes to number 3, Finding Fame. It was a pickup ride for jockey Javier Castellano. Miss Daughter of Emperor Empire Maker gets the money for Gainesway Stable and Andrew Rosen and winning trainer Shug McGahee. 2nd was number 10, Primacy. She has to go on the list. Impossible to believe she'll lose next time. Had a ton of trouble and finished up full of run. Let's go to the 8th race now on the turf at a 1-mile trip. Today's 8th race has claimers at a $50,000 price tag. Field of 8 signed on. The favorite was number 6, Blazing Desire. And they're off. A little slow to get going was Blanket of Roses. Quick to get going was Gemmo, who's headed off for the early lead. Blazing Desire is going to run with them. These 2 set off 2 better than Dominate the Moment, who's an early 3rd. Outside 4th goes Sarasota Boy with Lure Him In next at the rail. Gap of 2.5 to Dinah Drive together with Poppy's Boys. And the early trailer is Blanket of Roses. He's a long way behind, but they could be going pretty quick here as the leaders are paired off up front. Blazing Desire leads by half a length. Gemmo keeps the pressure on 2nd. They did go quick, 22 and 3 for a 1/4 speed. Dominate the Moment is tripped out while 3rd. On the outside in Sarasota Boy 4th. Gaffleone has Lure Him In down inside while racing in 5th now. Then it's back to Poppy's Boys. Dinah Drive has pace ahead of him and 2 back to Blanket of Roses. They go to the half-mile grounds. Gemmo ensuring that Blazing Desire gets no easy lead. Blazing Desire pushed along every step as Gemmo made him go 46 and 1 for a half mile. 3rd is Dominate the Moment. 4th is Sarasota Boy. Back to 5th, Lure Him In. Dinah Drive picking it up while 3rd last. 2nd last, Poppy's Boy. And still trying to motivate himself as Blanket of Roses last of all as they round the far turn. With the advantage, it's Blazing Desire. Gemmo is working harder 2nd. Dominate the Moment is now 3rd. On from 4th and Dinah Drive. Then it's Lure Him In toward the inside. Blanket of Roses has to go a bit wide as they wheel for home. 3/4, 110 and 4. Blazing Desire. He still has the lead. Dinah Drive on the attack and Blanket of Roses. Now he's motivated and here he comes. Blanket of Roses down the center to take the lead. Lure Him In toward the inside, runs with him 2nd. Dinah Drive is close to home 3rd, but it's Blanket of Roses last to 1st to win. Lure Him In was 2nd. Dinah Drive was 3rd in 136 and 1. If you bet against Blazing Desire, you can thank Jeffrey Sanchez for that as he dueled her into submission on Gemmo, and Blazing Desire folded up shop. The win went to number 7, Blanket of Roses. It was a last to first effort under jockey Luis Saez for trainer Mike Maker and owners Ken and Sarah Ramsey. Blanket of Roses goes 2 for his last 2. He likes it here in South Florida. He was a 4-1 winner. Let's go now to the 9th race, the first leg of the late pick 3. Allowance horses at a 6-furlong trip. These are Florida-bred fillies and mares. Scratch the 2, Distinctive Lady. Rider change on 4, Arcelor. Make it Luis Saez. Race favorite was 5, Flora Fantasy. Excellent beginning for Sky Chaser, but our next roll has the best first gear, and our next roll and Edgard Zayas off the lead by 2.5. Foggy Flight is now 2nd. She's All Woman is 3rd. Arcelor moving closer at the inside 4th. Followed 5th by Sky Chaser. Out of there 6th is Flora Fantasy, and the early trailer is Tis Possible Dear. Down the backstretch they go to the half-mile grounds. Our next roll trying to go as slow as she can while maintaining a clear advantage. She leads by a length and a half. The opening quarter was 22-3. Foggy Flight on the outside is now second. On from third, She's All Woman. Arcelor has hurt her inside, followed by Flora Fantasy and Sky Chaser, and 'Tis Possible Dear at the back. They move past the 5/16 and run to the top of the stretch. Our next roll tries to get away. She leads by a length. On the outside, She's All Woman is second. Arcelor with a rail opportunity from third. Sky Chaser is next. Flora Fantasy's in traffic and they're at the top of the stretch. Our next roll turns for home with 3/16 more to get. On the outside, She's All Woman is now second. Down the center in Flora Fantasy. Less than an eighth to go. Here comes Flora Fantasy and She's All Woman. She's All Woman about to be overhauled by Flora Fantasy, who surges up on the outside. Flora Fantasy's in time. She's All Woman second, Arcelor third, then Sky Chaser and our next roll. Number 5, Flora Fantasy proved much the best horse as she was stuck in traffic turning for home. She got free of that traffic and kicked by for the score under Irad Ortiz Jr. on the barn change for Safi Joseph Jr. and Irad Ortiz Jr. Owned by Daniel Fight in the Colormelli Vitelli stable. Flora Fantasy beats She's All Woman in the start of the late pick 3. Time for a commercial timeout. The late Daily Double is next. Stick with us.
Fasig Tipton is bringing the heat to Miami with a red-hot catalog of selected 2-year-olds in training. Star graduates include Grade 1 winners Audible, Bellafina, Dream Tree, Mia Mischief, More Spirit, and Nyquist. Plus, rising stars like Breeders' Cup champion 4-wheel drive, Nadal, and Independence Hall. Top juveniles by the nation's hottest sires. Selected sales, superior results. The Fasig Tipton Gulfstream sale, April 1st in Hallandale Beach, Florida. Where will you be?
And they're off. She's second in the 2-path. Ground on her inside. Race. A quarter of a mile to go, and he's 6 on top. It's last of the 12 as they roll into the backstretch. Back now for race number 10 on the program. It was the Sunday feature in the first half of the late Daily Double. Allowance horses on the turf at 1 mile and 3/16. Scratch the 2 and the 8. A rider change on the 4, I Am Magical to Santiago Gonzalez. Paco Lopez on the 7, Hunting Season. Race favorites included the 6, Whispering Beauty, and the 9, Dynapasser. And they're off. Good start in the center for I Am Magical. Moving up on her outside is Equal Measure to show a touch of speed. Farther out in Whispering Beauty, looking for some place to race early. Down inside goes Zabava to race 4th, now 3rd, only 2 lengths off the Embattled Duo. Out wide is Hunting Season, tugging very hard. Dynapasser's in between horses while second last, and the trailer is Beale Street. It's 2 by 2 by 3 in the charge to the first turn. I Am Magical and Equal Measure. 2 long shots putting up the numbers. Zabava is at the inside 3rd. 4th is Whispering Beauty, 5th inside Beale Street, then Hunting Season, and held up between horses Dynapasser, last of the yaw. A lot here as they met the opening quarter in 24-1. Into the backstretch they go. Santiago Gonzalez trying to harness the speed of I Am Magical, who leads by half a length. Equal Measure is second. Whispering Beauty is now third. Zababa is at the inside and now 4th. Hunting Season is settled a bit better now. She's back 5th. Dynapasser is 6th between horses. And Beale Street 7th and last under Johnny V. But no more than 4 lengths from first to last through a 48-4 opening half mile. They go to the final half mile of the contest. Equal Measure on the outside. I Am Magical toward the rail. Their heads apart. Whispering Beauty is 3rd in the clear 3 wide. Zabava at the inside will need a way through from 4th. Back to 5th and Dynapasser, who splits horses. Hunting Season is 3 wide. Still no racing room for Beale Street yet after 3 quarters. In 1:12-4, they run around the far turn. I Am Magical is under siege, is still in front. On the outside, Whispering Beauty let go for a run. 4 wide. Zababa 5 wide. Dynapasser, then Beale Street, and they turn in. It's Whispering Beauty to get the narrow lead. Zababa loose, Beale Street loose. They're coming after her now. Final 1/8 of a mile. Here's Beale Street and Zababa taking on Whispering Beauty. Beale Street is lifting at Zababa. Beale Street and Zababa. Beale Street on the outside. Beale Street in front. Nice ride from Johnny V. Beale Street ran down Zabava with Whispering Beauty 3rd. Dynapasser finished 4th. the 11th and final race now. Maiden claimers at a 1 mile trip over the main track. They're in for $12,500. Scratch the 3, 11, 14, and 15. Jairo Rendon on 7, Music City Wolf. And runners away. Crowding in the center gates, that was Music City Wolf, who got shuffled back a touch as La Flamenca clears traffic and goes out for the yearly advantage. Awesome Evil in the center has a touch of speed, and Dixieland Dream away in the top flight. These three are quickest. Far outside and Zangarva from 4th. Early 5th is Signing Bonus with Music City Wolf on her outside. Then it's a length and a half to Let's Go Luna, mid-flight and about 5 lengths behind. Stamina Princess is toward the rail. Flat Out Cool is between horses, then Wicked Hope, and the trailer is Boss Wife. Down the backstretch they go. The quarter time was 23 and 3, less than 5/8 to run. La Flamenca in front to half a length. Awesome Evil is second. Dixieland Dream third. Signing Bonus at the inside. Zangarva's a bit wide. Music City Wolf is between horses. 2.5 to Stamina Princess, then Let's Go Luna. Now moving up a bit is Boss Wife out of last. The 2 at the back, Flat Out Cool, and Wicked Hope. 46 and 4 for a strong half mile. Less than 3 furlongs to go. La Flamenca has the lead by a length. Awesome Evil is second on the outside. That's Dixieland Dream third. Signing Bonus is at the rail alongside Music City Wolf. Gap of another 2.5 to Stamina Princess. And moving up Boss Wife. 1/4 mile left to go. La Flamenca is the target after 3 quarters in 1:12 and 3. The danger might be Boss Wife, who continues this long sustained run from the back at the inside and Signing Bonus. 3/16 to go. Boss Wife continues to close. Has 3 lengths to reel in. La Flamenca with less than an eighth to go. La Flamenca by 2.5. Boss Wife is second, but she's just not making up the real estate. La Flamenca is holding firm. She's shifting her lead, but she has enough. She'll win by a length. Boss Wife second. Third was Signing Bonus. Up 4th, Stamina Princess, then Dixieland Dream.
And that wraps up Sunday's action. Remember, we're dark for live racing on Monday and Tuesday. But when we come back Wednesday, a start of a great week. It's Fountain of Youth week, and we'll be drawing the horses for the Fasig-Tipton Grade 2 Fountain of Youth on Wednesday afternoon. What a week it's going to be. Good night. Good luck.
Hit the hay. I've been working all day. Hit the hay. What do you say? Hit the hay. Hit the hay. Well, I'm tired. Let me tell you, Jack, I'm so tired.